4.
And they're going man-to-man, and you're going to see that matchup between Gerardo and Niehaus.
Keller handling it, gets a screen out high, will drive to the bucket, up and under, threw it up a little too strong, gets her own rebound. It won't go. There with another effort is Mallory Niehaus, and finally Canterbury clears it away.
Rivet had great looks. Great look initially, did not get it off that first shot. A couple of putback opportunities.
Bad pass, loose on the floor. Stolen right back by Gerardo. She'll reset, come to Paige Wells. Wells spins away from traffic, goes to Pedro, approaching 7 minutes to play. 49-44 Rivet. Canterbury with the basketball. Krieger with it, top of the circle, wants to drive, gets shut off, will kick to Pedro. Pedro to Gerardo. Stop and go dribble. She too is shut off. Interior defense pretty strong for Rivet this half.
Well, they've tightened up their on-ball presence and not allowing the dribble penetration.
Cassie Krieger drives, throws it up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound fought for. Great position.
Didn't sign on for that tough task.
I gave you fair warning.
To the free throw line.
She's in double figures with 10.
It's 7 right now, Mark, and plenty of time for Canterbury, a veteran team. Just relax, come down, work inside out, get a good possession.
51-44, in fact, in favor of Vincennes Rivet. Pedro, entry pass to Gerardo. She'll step through.
Very, very active Emily Montgomery to step in and provide that extra body to make her have to step through.
Well, you said it earlier. Her best bet is to get on the box and make the entry pass from the wing.
Well, you can get there a variety of ways, but ultimately you want to end up down there.
Young with a kick in the corner. Three-pointer by Brocksmith is no good.
It was down.
That went deep of the well. Back the other way. Megan Pedro. Gerardo steps out for 3. That won't go. Look at all the white shirts battle for the basketball.
We talked about it. I mean, that's one of the things they've done a nice job of getting on the defensive glass.
Montgomery comes to Weirheim. Weirheim crosses over. Once the baseline shut off, they'll reverse it. Flash at the paint. Niehaus. Back to Emily Montgomery. Back to Niehaus. The corner to Brocksmith.
Good patience against the man.
5.5 to play. 51-44 Rivet. Quick drive by Sarah
steal.
Young. Pocket picked by Pedro. This could be her second shot. She threw it up a little bit short. This could have been her second bucket off a steal. I think she expected to get hammered, let up a little bit on her way.
Still the champions until you take it away from them.
Pedro almost took it away from him there. Young breaks the pressure, throws it inside, and a nice running jump shot by Emily Montgomery. She has 4 now.
Does the little things. Just a great catch. May have shuffled the feet, got away with it, but was able to get inside and score in the lane.
53-44. Not time to push the panic button, but they do need to score here. Pedro out high. The interior defense by Rivet has not left Canterbury with a lot of options inside.
No, and the other part,
Gerardo's 3. That's a big 27-1 Oak Hill Eagles trying to prevent the 4-peat by Rick Reisinger and the Heritage Christian Eagles, who are 25-1.
Well, a little pressure now out of the man look, but trying to double up out front. Again, you got to look high, take care of the basketball.
Elizabeth Keller checked in during the stoppage in play. She has the basketball. She'll go to Emily Montgomery in the corner. Montgomery fouled, no call. They get it to Niehaus. Has the shot blocked. It comes down into the hands of Becky Pedro. 53-47. Here comes pressure from behind and the steal by Rivet. Sarah Young got to drive hard, throw it up a little too short. Gerardo is there just to alter the shot enough.
Well, you know she's there, and you know she's probably not going to try for the block, but you're right, it altered it enough. A pretty wild flurry, but the bottom line here is Canterbury with the basketball inside.
The lob to Gerardo and the catch. She didn't really get her feet set. She forced it up, threw it off the heel of the rim, and there with the rebound is Rivet.
You have to believe, though, Mark, they're going to try to come down and get the ball inside to Tabitha Gerardo as much as they can.
Keller, baseline to Montgomery, who's open from 6.
See, the thing you have to do when someone presses you, Mark, don't be tentative. Continue to attack. And it's just a great dribble penetration, kick out, short corner for a nice shot.
3.5 to play now, 55-47 Rivet. Move to the bucket by Krieger. Steps all the way through and finishes. 14 points for Cassie Krieger.
Well, she likes that left-hand scoop layup, and she's done it quite a bit today. No one steps in and stops the dribble penetration.
Pedro with a slow walk across the timeline. See what they drew up during the timeout. Looking, flashing baseline was Megan Pedro. They come to Krieger. She drives, throws it up off the glass and in. Two straight strong moves to the bucket by Cassie Krieger.
Well, she's right-handed, but she loves this left-handed bounce, and it's another penetration and another great basket.
55-51.
You're on the basketball, try to double up out front, and you have to attack. You can't be tentative.
Nice flash to the baseline.
Like
nice pass weak side. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Knocked down the jump shot.
Now the pressure comes defensively, or it looks like they're going to put on full court pressure, and then they back it off and set up defensively on the other end. Pedro with the basketball crosses over. She wants to go to the hoop. She'll go to the line for two. Now, free throw all the way by Isaac. Flies it and hits in double figures with 10 is Becky Pedro. 55-53. Guess who's not going away?
1-3-1 this time at the half court with Gerardo out front.
21 from 12. Aaron Wehrheim. How about that for an answer?
Just as calmly as you can. One bounce in rhythm for a big jump shot.
57-53. Megan Pedro. Thought about the three. Comes in. Megan Pedro comes to Krieger. Krieger wants to drive that left side again. Free throw on the way. It's good. Free throw on the way. It's good. 18 for Cassie Krieger.
Yeah, 1-3-1 that they've moved all the way up now.
Full court pressure. They break it with Emily Montgomery.
Great
Montgomery
pass.
goes weak side. The nice look and the finish by Mallory.
Message. 6 of the players huddled up with Coach Tim Young, and he said, it's time. This is time. Buckle down. You've got to play defense. That was the main message. Defense, defense, defense.
Megan Pedro drives, spins away from the traffic, goes to Krieger. Krieger steps through again, rolls off the front of the rim, falls to the floor. Rivet tracks it down. Ball still loose on the floor. Bodies flying all over the place.
The post and let her try to create.
Paige Wells with the basketball. Minute 30 to play. 59-55. Pedro drives, rattles deep in the well, pops out. Gerardo with a finish. Your score is 59-57. A minute 20 left in the ball game. Rivet leading Fort Wayne Canterbury by a deuce.
How about Scott Krieger going to go a little zone at the half court mark. Try to get a little trap if he can. Keep the pressure on.
Entry pass to Keller. Drives strong to the hoop. Throws it up short. It's saved back in bounds, but into the hands of Becky Pedro. She's checking out the defense behind her, but still got her pocket picked. Into the hands of Sarah Young. Young runs it ahead to Keller. She'll go to the bucket again. Throw it up off the glass. It comes down short.
And a chance to tie with this possession by Fort Wayne Canterbury.
Canterbury with a basketball. Becky Pedro walks it up, the 5-time sophomore. Looks baseline, sees her sister flashing out. She'll launch a deep three and throw up an air ball. Rebound comes down to Rivet. A curious choice. And the ball thrown away.
That's not able to be handled by Sarah Young.
Pedro gets it in. Krieger throws it up off the glass.
Pretty exciting here toward the end.
What a time to start missing free throws. They've only missed one to that point, I believe. In transition comes Pedro. 28 seconds left. 9:57.
Design play to look at her.
She fights for the basketball. 59-57 with 25 seconds left. First one on the way. Second one on the way. It too is good. 9 for Mallory Niehaus. Canterbury trails it 61-57.
Well, get to the rim. That's your key right now. Take it to the rim.
Pedro wanting to back the defense down. Throws it high off the glass. It comes to the floor. Attacking high and spread. She throws it off the back of a player. Counted and one.
Where the ball is, Mark. Know where the ball is. Sure that they don't get the deep pass. You're going to get fouled.
Sarah Young block. 5'7" sophomore misses that one. This time good. 11 for Sarah Young. 10 seconds.
Pedro, I think, will just go ahead and try to take it all the way to the rim.
And she'll back her down, throw it up off the glass. Throws around it in. 15 for Becky Pedro. Tied at 62. And we'll go to overtime.